Alright, what's up DVW fam? So we got a very special episode today. We're back in Las Vegas. We're in a really cool spot right now. We've got a special guest. He's actually right there, Mr. Paul Ryu Sauce. How you doing, bro?
What's up DVW squad? How are you?
Yeah, so we're in a little Korean bar eatery right now in Las Vegas, and Paul here is actually Korean himself, so we're gonna go on a little Korean food tour here in Las Vegas. So why don't you let them know what we got on this episode?
Well, right now we're at Q Bistro, which to me in Korean is called like a Korean bunsikjip, which is like not a Korean barbecue place, but more of a casual restaurant that has littler dishes in them. In my opinion, the best Korean fried chicken spot in town. Local family owned, which is important to me. Look at this place. It's
dope.
vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe, guys. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get some Korean food in.
Let's get it going.
Let's do it. So we're at Mountain View Plaza, so there's not just Q Bistro here, there's a bunch of Asian options. We are in Chinatown, Las Vegas, so yeah guys, but we're starting off here at Q Bistro. So we got the cheese fondue Korean fried chicken. Alright, so the cheese fondue and corn cheese is cooking fresh in front of us right now. Getting nice and creamy. Look at that.
It's going. You know it has tendencies already right now. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Alright, so the deeper bowl has corn cheese in it.
Corn cheese.
And this is just straight cheese.
Regular cheese.
So what I usually do is wrap this and dip the chicken in that.
Oh, smart. Wow.
This is the plain.
Alright, so the plain right here. You do the honors right here. The pro. Wow, look at that. Sheesh. I feel like I'm in K-drama right now with Ryu because I have never had Korean fried chicken this way before. So he did the honors. This is the original, right?
Yep.
Original is like a fried drumstick.
Plain, exactly.
Plain, and then that one is
soy garlic.
Soy garlic fondue style. Oh my god. I already love Korean fried chicken, but that cheese fondue adds like that three-dimensional twist to it. Wow. So I got the original, so this is just the fried batter. The thing about Korean fried chicken, I don't know how they do it, but the fry's insane, nice, crisp, airy, and the chicken is nice and moist inside, but that blanket of cheese is just super savory. Wow.
That cheese, so good. It just adds a lot to it.
This is the plain, but it must be in like the batter or something, but there's a little seasoning on here for sure. Oh, I'm excited to try more of this.
It's either time for another wrap or another dip.
This looks like a wing. Let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna do a little dip in action right here.
Go deeper. It's a deep.
Oh,
there you.
Yeah, go deep in it. Go deep in that cheese right here. Okay, Ryu's helping me out. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, see that? Oh, this food porn right here. All right, Ryu's turn. So that one is the spicy.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy. Oh man. Oh, it's getting critical in here. All right, cheers.
Go.
This is a corn cheese with the Supreme. We'll see why it's called the Supreme. Oh my god. That was literally an orgasm in my mouth.
Wow.
Wow, this sauce is like a little bit spicy, tangy, almost like an orange chicken, but spicy. So with the cheese, it just adds a three-dimensional flavor. Wow.
So that's actually right. The orange chickenness of it is, I think that's everything. Sweet, spicy, everything combined.
I've had Korean fried chicken before, but never, ever, ever like this. And my mind is literally blown. DVW score 11 out of 10. Really.
Let's go!
For sure. Oh my god. Like Paul just said, it's like a hole in the wall feel. And I feel like that too. This is very authentic, homey. Like I said, I feel like I'm in a K-drama. So if you guys are, what do they call them? Weebos? You guys would definitely love this spot.
Yep.
The fry is already amazing, but with that extra sauce, it's just crazy.
Oh, that's what I was telling you about. You know, it keeps that crisp still. Just as good as the plain with the sauce in it.
Exactly. The way like KFC is fried, it doesn't get soggy with all that sauce on it. It's still crispy.
That's the myth. That's the magic.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna have to try this spicy or this soy garlic right here.
That's my favorite.
Oh man, this is amazing. My mind's blown. I'm gonna dip it on this corn cheese.
Look at
oh, look at that. So if you guys don't like spice, this soy garlic, nice and sweet, crispy, it is good. Alright, so on to our next dishes. So we got the army stew here, a Korean staple. Rue's gonna take it away and tell you guys what an army stew is.
부대찌개 is what it's called. 부대찌개.
부대찌개.
Good enough.
Booty jjigae. Booty jiggle.
That's right. 부대찌개. But it's called the army stew because, you know, back in where you know, during the war days, the United States Army guys would actually make this with Korean Army soldiers and put everything they have together in one Korean soup. So they would make the Korean broth.
Yeah.
But they would put things like spam and, you know, hot dog and all this other kind of more Americanized stuff in there. And that has become this staple in Korea. You know, now that has become more, you know, they get a little bit more fancy with it where they put some ramen in there, they put some cheese in there and stuff like that. I feel like there's like one sheet of American cheese in there somewhere that's like melting away. But yeah, one of my favorites. And I think one of the coolest thing about eating Korean food is this concept of having something big tub of soup or fire or grill in the middle, and people just kind of like share the love a little bit rather than having your own little thing here and eating your own little thing here.
They have this stove here for us, so make sure that this soup is nice and hot to serve. It's really awesome. So the army stew is stewing, so let's have at it.
Put some over here. A little bit of tofu, a little bit of ramen, a little bit of kimchi, a little bit of sausage. I'm gonna try to find some spam in there somewhere. Make sure that's included.
So Hung here is doing the honors. Thank you, Hung. All right, so Korean
this
stew right here. Ooh. Ooh, I just took a sip of that. There's a lot of flavor in there. It's a lot of spices.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Oddly enough, you could taste like all the spam sausages in that soup.
You're right. That's the hot dog.
Oh yeah, there's some spam right here.
It's such a unique flavor to me every time I eat this.
Yeah. Some ramen. Oh yeah, the ramen just soaks up all the flavor of the stew.
Exactly.
I've actually haven't had tofu and army stew before. Let me try this. Yeah, a lot of soft textures from this tofu, the spam, sausages. But yeah guys, the stew is really interesting. It's like spicy. You get the flavor from the sausages.
Very popular though, you know?
There's one word I'll describe this, it's just spice. There's a lot of spices in here, flavor.
So in Korea, there's a word called 이열치열. It's like a saying, and it's fight fire with fire. So they love eating spicy and hot stuff when it's hot. I judge a place by their side dishes, aka banchan. But it's unique here. Number one, this radish, the white radish, absolutely necessary with Korean chicken. I forgot to say that while we're eating the chicken, but this radish just puts, it's like a pickle, and this dude, I don't even know what this is, but this
it's like
is
macaroni salad.
Yeah, it's like, no, potato and pasta salad. Here's some sweet potatoes. Not sweet potatoes, but potatoes that are glazed in sweet. Here's the fish cakes.
Fish cake.
And the absolutely most classic
kimchi. Can't have Korean food without the kimchi. You made the potato salad sound really good, so I'm going straight for this. I'm sorry.
This is a unique one,
this.
dude. That's unique.
Yeah.
It's a different one. You'll realize why. This is the glazed sweet potatoes.
All right. Cheers. Oh yeah. All right, so we got the omu rice right here. Omu rice?
Omelet rice, but
Omelet rice?
I call it omu rice.
Omu rice. All right, let's just try it out. Let's dig in. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
It tastes like a little, this ketchup is unique. It tastes like sweeter. Oh yeah, this is a very creative dish. Like I said, it's like a reverse omelet or like breakfast burrito. This is with everything, the texture. It's like bell pepper in here, Spam or sausage.
Some red bell pepper too, I see, right?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I can eat that all day long.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I can finish this whole thing by myself. So
100%.
tasty. But the rice is like really spongy too. When I saw him making it in there, like it looked like he was just making an omelet, but it just turned out so much different.
He straight wrapped it first and then put it in the plate.
Yeah, and then he like flipped it over. It's a cool, fun dish. All right, that was definitely a feast here at Q Bistro. This was a great start to our Korean food tour. So yeah.
Yo, we just started.
Just started, guys. So stay tuned. All right, you ready for the next spot?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Boom. Alright guys, so we're on our next spot on this tour, Mr. Tofu, and they're kind of like a sundubu house. Sundubu is tofu soup, and the thing about this spot is that there's so many options, so you don't just have to get Korean barbecue or galbi or just soup. Like, it's like a little Korean cafe, kind of like a Korean Denny's. And they have so many options here. Look at this menu, it's loaded. So we're gonna have a treat for you guys today on this Korean food tour.
You know what? I think one of the main reasons that we would come here is because the amount of banchan, the side dishes that they give you. I'm super excited. I really don't know how many, but I almost want to say they have more than at least 7 or 8 different kind of banchan.
And that's on the house, right?
On the house.
On the house.
No matter, even if you order an appetizer, that's gonna come out no matter what.
Wow.
And then it comes down to, personally, and I think a lot of people would agree to this might be the best sundubu house in town.
You know it's real when it says one of BTS's favorite Korean food is Mr. Tofu. That's how you know it's real, guys.
Good for BTS, it's good for me. You know what I mean? Let's go. I was wrong. It's 15, Dan.
Wow.
15. I thought I said 8. There's 15 of them.
Wow.
I can't wait to show you some of these, dude.
Alright guys, look at all this banchan right here. This is not even the main dishes. So Paul here is telling me that there's one side here that we absolutely must try. Which one is that?
Out of this 15 different options that we have, and they're all good, but one that I cherish to my heart is this peanut right here. This Korean marinated peanut. And you ask anybody in our office, shout out to Jump Force office and Eat Me Las Vegas, they're addicted to this. I don't even know what this is, to tell you the truth. I don't even, yeah. This looks like mook, which is like this acorn tofu type, and I think that's what it is, with like a little bit of nori. Yeah. And another crazy thing that looks really weird is, I thought this was blue crab, but
yeah, me too.
but it's eggplant.
Eggplant, okay.
And some other things, and you know, it's not a real sundubu house if they don't crack the raw egg into your sundubu right at the table. Yeah. I would kind of like, I would call them out if the egg is already in the soup when it comes out. So. And then lastly, another cool item is this fried little tiny fish that they give you. Whenever I go to a Korean barbecue spot, they're just like, you know, the staple banchan, but they went above and beyond with this. So let's just try a little bit of everything. I don't even know what everything is, but we'll try it out for you guys. Let's see. Let's do it. I'll try Paul's favorite banchan first. All right. They look like really creamy peanuts. Let's try this. Oh, the chopstick skills, Dan. Let's go. This is like marinated peanuts. It's like a slight spicy sweet soya sauce. Stir-fried or something like that. Yeah. But spicy. No. All right, let's try this. What is this? Ooh, slippery. Try some of this. Nope, that's tofu, so that's acorn. Acorn. Very soft. Tofu-ish. Almost like tofu, yeah. Or jelly, you know. All of these are great to pair with your main dishes. Cleanse the palate. Eat more.
Oh, so this is like preserved shrimp?
Yeah, dried shrimp.
Dried shrimp, that's what it is. Look at that.
It seems like there's a little bit of glaze in it, dude. Taste it.
Oh, let's try this.
I see some
like little shrimp
sesame
shells.
seeds in there. You
They're
know,
like tiny shrimp.
oh, you know, it's not as crispy as I expected.
It's like those shrimp chips. Definitely has like a shrimpy odor to it.
A little bit of seaweed, I think.
Ooh.
Right?
Try this.
Ooh.
All right, so we'll keep eating this banchan, but with our meal because it just came. All right, we got the sundubu, the main dish right here. Oh, look at that, still boiling. Now we got the mains right here. You take it away, Paul.
Yep. Here is the legendary 해물파전. So it's a seafood pancake. Where should we go? This is 게장, 양념 게장, which is that raw marinated crab, raw crab, which right now it's going viral everywhere. It seems like this is a really fun Korean dish. And here is a stir-fried squid, which is called 오징어 볶음. 볶음 means like fried, so 볶음밥. And then we have everything sundubu, so that's like
combination.
Yeah, the combination. 섞어 sundubu, which means mixed combination of all the meats that they have. So there's beef, pork, shrimp, seafood, all that kind of stuff.
Man, this looks like a hit. Let's try this one first.
All right.
Oh man, got the
Look
squid
at the
right
squid
here.
ring.
Look at that.
Immediately, yes.
Oh, that sauce is really good. It's not as spicy as it smells. Almost has like a sweet, tangy taste, kind of like orange chicken, with the sesame and that slight glaze.
Kind of like tteokbokki.
Yeah. Kind of like tteokbokki. Yeah. Love the texture of squid. Really crunchy. Woo. That's good.
Still spicy, dude.
Yeah, it's that spice that creeps up on you.
Totally creeper.
I didn't taste that first, but that second squid, it crept up. It's a creepy crawler. Should we cool down with the seafood pancake?
That's what I'm thinking. I need to cool something down. Alright,
let's grab
take
one.
your. Well,
They're like,
these are big pieces, dude.
yeah, they're like cut in like triangles, kind of like pizza, but it's a seafood pancake pizza. Look at that. All right, so there's a lot of goodness in the seafood pancake. I'm seeing some shrimp, squid. This looks like a mussel, some scallion. It's loaded. All right, let's try it out.
Oh, dip.
This pancake is filled with like toppings, you know, everything inside. Some pancakes are, you know, very doughy, has a lot more of like the
just
outer,
the dough.
yeah, just the dough, but this is loaded. It's like basically seafood with pancake. It's on the oily side, a little bit crunchy, but I like that. It's crispy. But yeah, this sauce is a game changer. Oh man.
Totally.
Definitely brings the dish all together. Speaking of sauce, why do they call you roux sauce?
It's got a nice ring to it. I never had like a reason why I put sauce on top of my last name.
Just because you have that sauce?
Yeah.
You got that sauce?
And I like sauce.
So, you know, Korean kind of like street food, you gotta have some soju, right?
Baby, let's go.
So at the first place, Ryu showed me some
막걸리.
makgeolli, which is, you know, a traditional Korean drink, but now we have soju, everybody's favorite. So we try to get kind of like a interesting flavor for you guys. We got some lychee.
And I thought I would be able to open that like a pro-Korean person, but I just kind of, you know.
It's alright, it's the effort that counts, right guys? He tried, and I appreciate it. Oh man, this is dangerous.
Oh, that's like too.
Because it is tasty.
Yo, that doesn't even taste like alcohol.
It tastes like lychee juice. Alright, so we're about to move on to what this place is named after. Mr. Tofu, the sundubu soup. Let's try this out.
Is the shit. Okay, let's go.
Let's dig in. Oh, I'm gonna snag the shrimp right here. There's a little shrimp right here. There's some of this
You know what?
beef.
I like how they serve the rice in this big.
Like clay pot.
Also, if they did this right, there might be some crispy rice underneath here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just take some rice from here.
Yeah, Paul's right. The rice is a tad bit crispy because it's in that little clay pot. Alright, cheers. Oh man, Ryu wasn't kidding. That combo with that crispy rice, because the soup kind of like condenses the rice, makes it a little bit softer, but it's crispy, so
Crispy stays on.
it holds its integrity for sure. So you can get your tofu soup, mild, spicy, medium. We got a medium.
How do you like that?
There's a little kick to it, but it's not too spicy. You still taste the flavor of like the seafood. So we got the combination, so there's a little bit of everything, but I definitely still taste that seafood taste.
Me too. So, this in Korean, the crispy rice, called nurungji. But how these guys do it, they just bring out a bowl of rice in the stone pot. So while it's sitting there, it just creates a really nice deep crisp on the rice. Usually what Koreans do is they eat the top of the rice and then put a little bit of water in there and loosen it up, and they eat it as a nurungji bap. Awesome.
Alright, so our last item is spicy marinated crab. I'll take your lead. So how do we eat this? Because it looks a little bit complicated, guys, not gonna lie.
There's no right way to eat it. It's just don't eat the shell.
Okay.
We're gonna have to like crack and chew and suck the meat out of the shells. That's the fun of it. So let's like pick one of these up like this. See this body part? That's where I go in first. You guys.
So you suck it. Well,
meaty, right?
I got something. Nice and cold.
Ooh,
There's
flavor.
an interesting texture. I would say that marination on it is like the texture of the crab is great, but then you get it with like that spicy marinade, and that's where all the flavor is. Bang. Woo. Woo. All right. So after that shot, we're gonna kill the rest of these banchan items and on to our next Korean spot.
Let's go.
Alright guys, so me and Paul are at our next Korean spot on this tour, Daeho, right?
Yep.
And this spot you said specializes in galbijim?
Yep, it's new, first of all. My first time here. And they specialize in my favorite dish of all time, which is galbijim.
Galbijim. We'll have to try that out, but we got some beef tartare here, right here. Let's try it out. Alright. Cheers. Try this out. It has like that tuna salmon texture, but you taste a lot of that marination.
The marinade is just on point. It's like that Thai marinade or something, right? It's like that really good umami.
It's like sweet, like a sweet soy, but then you get the radish and cucumber to wash it down. Can you let us know what we got here, Paul?
First of all, we have their legendary galbijim right here.
Wow.
They actually have 3 different kinds of galbijim, which I've never seen before. They have one with just short ribs. The other one has short ribs and oxtail. But you do get a choice of topping. So I went with the cheese. Torch.
Torch
I'm
cheese.
sure your audience will see the torching of the cheese.
Look at this.
It's gorgeous when it comes out. It's super impressive when they first sit down. Look at that.
With short rib. Oh, nice and tender.
Like
they call this a galbijim house, right?
Yep, galbijim house.
So let's try their top hitters. All right, so I only had galbijim once in K-Town, never had it in Vegas, so let's try this out. All right, cheesy galbijim. There we go.
Galbijim is my all-time favorite Korean dish.
Your favorite? It's a comfort dish for sure.
It's hard to do it right. This one is really good, dude.
Yeah.
You'll just see the flavor profile and what I like about this one is that it's still soupy. It's like the tteokbokki, the rice patties.
Oh yeah.
And the potatoes didn't really suck up all the juices yet.
I like to call this like a sweet beef stew, a Korean sweet beef stew with savoriness from the cheese. There's a lot of interesting flavors. It's like I said, like sweet beef stew, and the beef is really soft, bouncy, tender. And yeah, the cheese just brings it all together. And she torched the cheese right in front of us. When you eat the cheese, you could taste like the grill on the cheese, but grilled cheese and short rib. Very savory and soft. Good textures.
So, I'm gonna try this. So this is, the yukgaejang is kind of like AKA hangover soup. So they got this spicy broth with all the suyuk. So suyuk. There we go. Ooh. Nice and spicy. That's really good. It's got a really deep, spicy broth, like that hangover soup that I'm talking about. Total yukgaejang flavor, but with the most tender
Let's try that.
It literally like melts in my mouth. This is, it doesn't even need any more seasoning. This is really good as it is. I would just go through that whole entire thing. Very spicy though. I would say spicy level 8.5.
Okay, so I'm gonna try the knife soup right here. This is with short rib. They kind of look like udons, but Paul said these are handmade Korean noodles. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, I can tell they're handmade. Really chewy, a little bit sweet and savory from the soup. A little bit salty, kind of like a chicken noodle soup type of broth. Very hearty. Let's try this piece of short rib right here. There's a huge bone on it. Oh yeah. Oh, that short rib. A little bit sweet. Has that Korean marinade on there. Really soft, but kind of reminds me of like a Korean version of a Taiwanese beef noodle soup with the handmade noodles and the short rib. But instead of using like brisket, there's like short rib, and the soup is just tastes a little bit sweeter and saltier, just like a different base. It's like a chicken noodle soup broth, but it's pretty good. The highlight is definitely the noodles.
Here we go. This right here is called 꼬리 설렁탕. So that's oxtail, tail 설렁탕. Like it's such a bone broth that's been going for a long time to this white color. And then the braised oxtail. And these unique like flat noodles that are clear noodles that are flat. I've never seen those. You need some heapfuls amount, dude. It's literally has zero seasoning in it. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's, ooh, it's perfect. Try the meat. Super tender. It's that ultimate comfort. Nicely salted now, but overall, I think this is like combination of white pepper and black pepper. So it's got this nice floral pepper taste on top of that. Great texture.
All right, just have some of the Korean comfort dishes here at Daeho. I would say DVW score for this spot, I give it like solid 8.1 out of 10. I mean, I go to Koreatown a lot for, you know, Korean food. I've had galgukjim here. All the flavors here are great for Vegas standards because there's not many galgukjim houses here, but 8.1 out of 10. Solid spot. Just finished that Korean food tour in Las Vegas with Ryu Sauce here. That's his Instagram handle. Make sure you guys check out Paul. He does a lot of great food content. He also has an agency too called Jump Force, and oh shoot, I appreciate it. He got me a little
JMP Force, dude.
He got me a sweater right here. I gotta rock this later on. It's good material. I appreciate it, bro. All right, so yeah, I'm stuffed. The food here has been great. We went to a couple, you know, authentic, real Korean spots. If you guys like this video, please like it. Comment down below where you guys want to see us next, and subscribe and follow Ryu Sauce for more DVW and Ryu Sauce food content vlogs. Deuces.
Thanks, guys. Deuces.